Well, there are certain mathematical concepts that are actually not so difficult to understand, but you get so lost in the notation, so lost in the terminology, that you can't really figure out what the words and symbols mean. And if you can just find some way to visualize the idea, to interact with the idea in a very visual manner, that might make it a lot easier for you to understand the concept. There's a couple of classic examples I can think of. One example is the idea of a precise definition of a limit. In the precise definition of a limit, they state the following. The limit as x approaches a of f of x is equal to L. What does that mean? It means for every epsilon greater than 0, there exists a delta greater than 0, such that whenever the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta, then the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. What the hell does this mean? You can somehow visualize this idea, might make it a little bit easier. It says, you can choose epsilon and you can shrink the epsilon as much as you like. Once they give you that epsilon, you can shrink the delta, so that when you take all these x values that are within a distant delta, they map up into this epsilon band upstairs. Another classical example we have is the idea that to calculate the slope of a tangent line, you want to take the limit of the slopes of secant lines. So we have an interactive animation where you see the slopes of all these secant lines, and as you move one point closer to the other, and then you can see, it becomes the slope of the tangent line. These little interactive experiences, we think, in 10 seconds you can understand an idea that you might bang your head against a wall for 2 hours trying to understand. So that's our hope, that it helps you.